So good evening, live from the studio here at the Rapalje and Horn Audio office. You can see the striped wall behind me. Today, not lying down, not halfway sitting, but today sitting in a chair. It's getting better and better and better with my hernia. Well, it's getting worse with my hernia, better with me, so that's very good. I hope this is working out, because this is the first time in this room that I have a multiple cam stream. I have two cameras right now. I got this one, and I'm going to talk about this. So you can now see what's behind me, and there will be more cameras in this room. So I can show you more things. You can see here, and I can see my stream is unstable, but I'm not sure. It is looking good, and yeah, I hope the sound is good. I hope the picture is good. So today I am going to talk about my little sound system here behind me, because I made some updates, and I also upgraded some items for the shop. Yeah, I still got one of the systems, but the other system has more features, and it's more robust. If you want to throw around with the system now, it's possible. I will talk about that a little bit later. David and me are working on the homepages a lot. I was going through a lot of tutorials on how to make a good website. I built the first website from Rapalje many years ago, and then Deep helped me with it. He took over. We got Peter building it. Now we got a homepage already for 10 years or so, but we are still working on a homepage. And we have several homepages. So we have Rapalje, we have Zomerfolk. Then there is Celtic Folk Festival. There's another one I'm working on, and I updated and made pictures and everything for this sound system on my Horn Audio homepage, because I want to show the world what I'm working on. So I want to talk about my speaker system today, only about speaker system. I try to avoid it all the time. I managed it a little bit, but now I'm going to talk about small things behind me, because we got some updates. And I also noticed that I was not clear in my communication, because I know that some people try to buy only the loudspeaker, and I did not understand the question where I said it has Bluetooth. Well, the whole system has Bluetooth, but you need this little amplifier you can see here, and then you have Bluetooth. It's somewhere here in the board. Oh, there's Bluetooth. There's a little antenna. There's Wi-Fi. There's a USB over there. Ethernet cable. You can plug in a computer. It's a sound card. Then you get a little jack in. That's aux in. And you get a little knob. And then you can also attach here on this pins, you can attach some other devices like optical and digital ins. So yeah, it is so much what you get with the system that I find it hard to explain, and to know what you want to know about sound and sound systems. I'm also going to make a little amplifier that you can use for your own system at home. But yeah, this is currently the next state of the systems. And if you have it's depending on if you have neighbors or not. If you want to play it very loud, you need this big subwoofer over here. It's over here. This is the bigger system. This has the same amplifier, and this is the upgrade. It has a little case where you have these knobs, and on the back side it looks the same as this one over there. But I got a cover. Oh yeah, you can see it over here. This is the same. This is the same as this. So this is the upgrade, and it's a lot more work. You got little knobs where you can put it. This has little rubbery things. This is open amplifier, same amplifier, and you could also see that I written something on it. You can see it better here, that there's a Horn Audio logo on it, and what you need to connect and to do with it. So this is my update from above. You can see it, that it has, you see, some writing. So if you have any questions about this sound system or another, if you're about to choose sound system for your home, your car, wait a minute, sitting on Pixi, your car or whatever, please ask me in this live stream anything about audio and sound and how we can help. Also musicians with professional audio, because we also work with professional audio systems built on the same Pixi, just use more. And yeah, now we got in the shop, we got 3 systems. One naked Pixi, one, let me see, armored Pixi, and one, a lot of Pixis. Oh yeah, this is what you can do when you have a bigger system. This one is in the shop right now. This is only with the mount, upgrade system is with the mount, fancy audio cables. I must say fancy. I can talk about cables a little bit if you want. This is the system, the bigger system now available in our shop. And it's 4 times the power for twice the money. So working on it a lot. This is my life's work. And okay, now let me see your comments. This is what I'm working on for all my life. Now available in our shop. Oh. And it's okay. Where can I see the comments on Facebook? Okay, on Facebook. So good evening all. I need to reload because Facebook is not always very nice to me. So if you have any questions about sound or about the sound system, about your sound at home, how to improve sound at your home, because we are live musicians, we also record music, and we want the music we record, we put on Spotify and wherever you listen, CDs, LPs, we want it to sound as good as possible, because we try to record it well, and we hope that you can, yeah. Aurelia writes, guess people who live in a flat don't need bigger or more Pixis. I guess, yeah, if you live in a flat, if you have very nice neighbors, then of course you can try it. The bigger system has another advantage. It sounds easier. When you play it a little bit louder, it has less distortion. So it is a bigger system. But actually, in a little flat, you don't need that. I think this small one, or one of these are both still in the... These are, and with one of... Oh, wait a minute. I see something over there. I found something. Let me show you. Look. I was also cleaning up my house. My bag's better, so I'm cleaning up. Look what I found. Look. Oh, these are calendars. Sexy beard calendars. And I got one for 2018. So, sorry, I'm distracted. But please, comments, questions about sound. In the meantime, I show you this, and then I can read the comments. So this is an older one. Look at this. Saw Patrol. Remember, Saw Patrol. Almost naked. Let me just see. Oh. Let me see. Oh yeah. Look. Naked. No, not so naked. No, this is all decent. I got another one. When I got more cameras, it's easier for me to show you more stuff. I want to have a camera up so I can do this. My feet. Beautiful. Let me see if we also have a picture. Women with beards. That's also nice. Women with beards. Look at that. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. What you find in your closet, it's beautiful. Okay. We were looking good some time ago. Okay, some questions. Let me go to the YouTube channel. So, like I said, on our Rapalje shop now, 3 systems. The naked one, I did not raise the price. Still with free. Where is it? With a free little Pixi cloth, I call that. But you need to, if you need extra stuff, you need to order it extra. And the upgraded version, that will be the new version from January. Because until January, only these two months, you have this older system. And then I will upgrade everything for the new price and the new system. So when you don't want to pay a lot of money and you don't need a lot of stuff, and you can handle a system like this and handle it very gentle, then this first system is good for you. And the second and the third are upgraded, stronger versions. And not for sound, but the last one is very loud when you want it loud, and if you have very nice neighbors. Let me see on the YouTube channel what you're writing and asking. So this speaker, I'm talking about a lot, but this is my life's work to get good sound. And if you ever heard good sound, like really high-end audiophile you call it, then you don't want to get back ever, because you really discover your music again. This is what happened to me. Debbie says, any painters for sale? Let me see your questions. Donna says, hello, all good to hear you're doing better every day. Yeah, well, not every day, but every week. I am already in a Zoom meeting. Let me check that. I am already in a Zoom meeting. So when you want to see this in the Zoom meeting, that's also possible. Follow the link in the description. The Zoom meeting is always opened about 5 minutes before this live stream. So in the Zoom meeting, I will have a question, actually. We are putting a lot of stuff on social media. We are working on pictures, videos, music, merchandise, t-shirts. We are producing a lot, sound systems. But yeah, because we have a brand, we have Rapalje, Horn Audio, Zomerfolk, Celtic folk music. That's one of the reasons to put a lot of things online. The other reason is that you, as a person, you are also a brand. If you want to have a job, if you want to do new things, and you want people to know what you can do and who you are, it's always good to post things in a proper way. Because when you don't talk about the things that you like, other people will, and it's better for you to put your own branding, your own personality, your own ideas on the internet and own it. It's better to do that than let somebody else write things about you that you cannot have no control of. So the question in my Zoom meeting today is, first of all, questions about the sound system. When you already have a sound system, or you're waiting for some stuff that I should send to you, for example, please come to the Zoom meeting and we can talk about the things that are coming your way and how it works. So please, in the Zoom meeting, think about if you have a system, if you have a question, I can talk about that. But the other question is, how are you acting online? Are you putting yourself on display online, like in pictures, in writing, in blogs, in videos? I want to know what you do to make yourself heard and to show you what kind of person you are, or what kind of brand you have. Maybe you have a company, because nowadays, yeah, people put a lot of things online, and if you don't do it yourself, others will do it for you, and maybe not in the best way. Let me see what you're writing. Frank is writing, I'm listening through the Pixis right now. Oh yeah, you can, of course, you can also connect your computer on the Pixi system. I already explained, but there's a small, maybe it's best to show it the other. Let me put this right here. Wait a minute. This is easier. Like this. This is the, okay. Now this is better. You can see now the difference between the old one and the new one. The new one has writing, a little logo over here. You can see how it's connected. You see network, USB player, control. It said control, but it needs to say computer. A little mistake, line in, source select, and this is optional for little lights, but I'm not going to put them in. There will be an optical place for an optical and coaxial digital input. But this little thingy, you can connect your computer directly to. And then you can play everything from your computer over your Pixi loudspeakers with your big subwoofers for the neighbors. if your neighbors like it. Also live streams, Zoom meetings and everything. It's not connected. I did not connect it today because I was working on it. But with next Zoom meeting, I will put some speakers over here so I can hear you better, and maybe also a bigger display because I want to be involved with you. I want to be here like it's being with you here. So I want to have a bigger screen in this room, and this camera, and then hear you loud and clearly through the Rapalje Pixi speaker system. So it's like having you in a room with me, and I can you can be very, very close to me then, feeling that we have a conversation. You actually hear guests in the little office. Oh, I have 15 minutes to talk about many things, so in the Zoom meeting, let me know how you are. Let me phrase that right. How you show yourself on the internet or somewhere else. Is it important to you that you place things online like you want it, or is it okay if people say everything about you, what you maybe want or don't want? Because when you put something online, it's your decision, but you can never be careful what you put online because it's hard to get rid of it and get it away. I'm still on YouTube for your questions. Debbie is writing, "Hey everyone, missed you all. Been decorating one room since February. It went all so wrong, but finally done. Been so down, but got there." Very good, Debbie. I am going to redecorating my whole house in the next few months. This is the first room I changed to be able to do these live streams. In the near future, I will have a proper homepage. When you're interested in how I design my homepage, the start of a homepage, please go to hornaudio.nl or hornaudio.nl. Next time I will put a link in the description. It's not finished, but when you're interested, I put some photos on there and the partners I'm working with, and just a little start. My hand, little animation like this. I want an animation like this. Working on that, if that's possible. Things like that. So many things are changing, and my rooms will change, and many things. Debbie, I missed you too, Corey. Never decorate, marry a painter. That's the painter. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Donna's writing, "Sounds are always better when it's cool and crisp. Nice pictures of yesterday." Yeah, if you really want a crisp sound you never heard before, then consider just visiting the shop, the Rapalje shop, with the old and the two new systems. So I got the system here. So if you have any questions, I can show you something around here. I will always put a sound system in my room with a camera on it. So if you have any questions, I can show you what it's doing. And I also want to know what that's also a thing. Please go to the Rapalje shop, not buying a sound system, but I want to know what you are interested in. When you look for a better sound or upgrade your sound or a new sound system for any occasion, please go to Rapalje homepage, links in the description, and see if the specifications and the information is correct and you understand what's written there, and if it's not too much, not too less, if it's clear, if you know that there are systems and parts. There will be more parts. There will, I want to talk about it. There will be good quality cables, many types of cables, charge cables, for connection cables for computers with these kind of systems, good cables for sound system, so audio cables, and things like that, and little amplifiers, spare parts, extra subwoofers, and they all connect with the system you already have or are going to have. And yeah, I want to upgrade the shop, I want to upgrade the homepage, so please let me know. Let me know. How can you let me know? Okay. You can let me know by next week in a live stream. But there's also, of course, you can put it on Facebook. You can write an email at online@rapalje.com. Whatever. And I also have, of course, a Facebook, a Horn Audio Facebook. It will be revived again. I didn't do many things on it because of Corona. I had an agency where I sold and I lent audio and video equipment. Yeah, because of Corona, that was all gone. So now it was really big systems, and now during Corona time I thought of this. I'm going to make a small system that you can easily upgrade to something bigger. So these are pre-made. I make them for you. Just let me know which configuration. This one, or something in the middle, or even bigger. But these are configurations that work well. More are coming up, and also how to install it. And yeah, if you want to know the differences between the systems, they sound exactly the same. One is louder and travels further distance with the sound, and also when the bigger one plays softer, it's also a little bit nicer in the ears because you have less distortion. When you get the same sound volume, the bigger system sounds a bit easier than the other one. It's depending on how. But when you play not loud at all, it doesn't really matter. Just choose the smaller system. You don't need a big system. Yeah. Talking with each other. Donna, I plan to a brand called Dreamwalkers. That's interesting. Yeah, when you come to the Zoom meeting, we can talk about that. Lucy said that should sound great with the Pixies. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, of course, you can listen to the sound system when we are at concerts. When we perform, we also use the same sound system, but then a lot of speakers, bigger subs. These subs are called Sim, Sala and BIM, because it sounds like magic. So I can show you that. I was thinking about names, but this is the Sim sub. This is the naked Sim. The naked Sim is it. This is the armored Sim. I'm thinking about names. Armored Sim. These are the Pixies, of course, the Pixies. This is a naked Pixi. And this is the combination. This is 4 Pixi brothers and sisters with hanging equipment and all dressed up. But you can choose all kind of colors. So yeah, and the bigger woofer is over here. It's over there. You can see that it's twice as big as this one. 4 inch, 8 inch, 4 inch. So this, you see, this is like this high. You see that overnight? Oh, focus. And then, okay, but this is also nice. This is very zoomed in. Oh, this is very zoomed in. This is a nice camera actually. Cool. Yeah. Okay, put it here. Switch there. I love switching. I love these different cameras where I can show you many things. We're going to use this more often. This is a setup I'm going to put in a little crate so we can switch and show you many angles of everything we do. Also, when we're going to record things again and do some live streams with music, maybe in this little room, who knows? Harm van Eycken has a question. Is the system tuned or has it a flat response? It is tuned to a flat response, Harm, but I'm still looking for the the settings that people actually like. It is, I want to have it as flat as possible, but you can adjust things. There is a little DSP on it. When I install it at homes and studios, and many systems are installed in pubs and clubs and discos and wherever, musea, restaurants, I always tune it really flat response. Because yeah, that's easy things to do, because then I know it needs to be flat. There's no nothing is sounding too much or too less. I'm starting with that always. But when people want a little bit more bass, it's very easy, because you can just, well, this one has a knob, but in the DSP, in the app to the DSP, you can, these are also little knobs. Volume, this is bass. You can raise the volume of the subwoofer, then it's not flat anymore, you have more bass. But you can also tweak the high frequencies. So out of the box, it is flat in the most perfect situation. But it's depending on where you put the subwoofers. If you put a Pixi against the wall in a corner, it will tend to have a little bit warmer, a little bit low-end sound in the Pixies, but also a subwoofer in the corner also. And it makes the response less flat. It's depending on how you place the system, and also if you turn these knobs, if you tune it a little bit. But it's it has a flat response in the most ideal situation out of the box. And I'm going to make videos about that in the near future when I got enough systems, because these systems are going away faster than I can build them. So we quickly order them, because it's all hand built. It's a lot of work. But I will make some videos when I got enough of these loudspeakers, and show you how it's measured flat, and in which situation, what happens when you put them in a different spot in your room, or depending on your room, because room treatment, the way your room sounds, is very important. It's the most important thing about placing a speaker, is have a room without echoey sound and without frequencies that tend to be too loud. This room over here is not perfect for sound. That's the reason that I'm trying them here, because this is one of the rooms that you can maybe have in when people are getting the system. But I need some carpet here, and maybe some thicker curtains, things like that. Maybe I should close them. It's an open window here, bouncy window. So, but I am going to make technical videos explaining what is a flat response and why is a response not always flat when it's measured in a perfect studio setting, because that's where they are measured. Every system is measured, and it's a flat response. Let me see. You're writing. Okay. I'm going to Facebook. Okay. One more minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Aurelia, I try not to put much online about me, so it's also an advantage that I sort of had to change my Facebook name. Marjan is writing, I'm watching this on TV, so I'm off to the Zoom. Very good, Marjan. Very, very good. Sylvia asked me, which is your favorite sound system? I use them both. I have the smaller one, I got this one in the car. I got this smaller one in the car. I got the bigger one in the bigger room, and I also got this one. This is the system I have in this room, actually. So I'm using, and also want to have a smaller system in my bedroom, and you can connect all the systems. But when in my big room, I have the bigger system, and of course I like the bigger system more because it has a little bit deeper bass and it can play very loud. And I got a very nice neighbor, so the bigger system can produce more sound. And when people are coming here and listening to the sound system, they hear the bigger system. But there's even going to be a bigger system in the future. But you can build your own system in the future. When it's only 2 subwoofers and it's 2 of these rows of these Pixis on top of each other. It's overkill, and some people like it. Yeah, it's depending on the room and where I am, because this room, this small system is good. In a bigger room, I need a bigger system, because when I walk away in my to my kitchen, the sound travels further. So also in my kitchen, which is a little bit further away from the speaker distance, I can still hear everything clearly. And the little Pixis are throwing 1 or 2 meters. This one is 4 to 8 meters distance. So it's depending on where you're sitting, listening, and whatever you do. And Julie says, I still have this calendar. Yeah. One of these. Yeah, I'm off to the Zoom as well. Yeah, you can now see me in the Zoom. We can. I'm already in the Zoom for all the time. So, yeah. Nice. Okay. There's only one place I want to go, and then I'm off. I go to the Patreon page and see who's writing there. Process live. Let me see. Okay. Rebel is writing. Impressive family. You can be proud of what you've created. Yeah, it's my life's work. I've been working on this for 35 years. I have certain ideas about sound, and there isn't such a thing as a perfect sound system, but this one comes damn near to a perfect sound system for me, because it can do everything in every situation. Can do everything I want with sound. Can make it bigger or smaller depending on the situation. Peter de Jong is writing, Sim, Sala and Bim. No, it ain't a fairy tale from the Brothers Grimm. Sometimes things look beyond imagination. Here sounds on a perfect elevation. You achieved to pack your passion in a small device. But as we all know, it doesn't come to size. It doesn't come to size. Unfortunately, I don't have the hearing to judge. Miss some frequency, no fudge. Without doubt, your Pixi family offers clearness and purity. I hope for you a daily companion in life. For many it will be. I am going to put this little poem on my new homepage. I will talk about it next week, about the homepage. And more in-depth things about why I want sound system. And I got a very nice video to cope with that. Yeah, I had no time to do the video because I wanted to have all this stuff, everything you see here behind me. I want this all be built, and it's just a little bit of work. So be easy and free. Over and out. I can stop the live stream with only one push of a button. I can show you the way I'm stream. But a minute, let me see. And this is this is set up. So over and out. When I push this button,